You probably won't believe this, but there is still a place on Earth today, completely hidden in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. A secret island where stepping ashore feels like walking backward in time. This is one of the most isolated human settlements on the planet. It's so remote that no planes can land here. Cruise ships can't dock. Even Google Maps struggles to capture it properly. Yet, against all odds, about 50 people still call this place home. Welcome to Pitcairn Island, a jagged volcanic rock standing defiant against the endless blue sea. It remains almost entirely untouched by time, shrouded in mystery and virtually unknown to most of the world. But how did this island come to be? How did these 50 people survive so far from civilization? What is their daily life actually like? Today, we are stepping into a world where every single day is a battle for survival and a story. To even get close to Pitcairn, you first have to fly thousands of miles to Tahiti or New Zealand, but that's just the easy part. From there, the real test begins. You have to board a slow-moving supply ship that spends days plowing through the open Pacific. Around you, there's nothing but massive waves, sudden storms, and endless water. No rescue boats, no neighboring islands. Civilization feels completely left behind. Then, out of absolute nothingness, a jagged green mountain emerges. Sheer stone walls rise directly from the sea, covered in dense, untouched forests. The water is so piercingly clear, you can see straight to the ocean floor. It feels as if the world simply forgot this place existed. Most tourists never make it here. There are no resorts, no tour guides, and not even a proper jetty. To get ashore, the islanders themselves must brave the crashing waves in small boats to bring you to the beach. The moment your feet touch the ground, you realize one thing: you are no longer in the modern world. About 50 people live on Pitcairn Island, not 50 families, 50 total individuals. It's a tiny community where everyone knows your name, your story, and your past. There are no supermarkets, no hospitals, and no police stations. There is just one school, one church, a tiny post office, and a single general store that opens only 2 days a week. And that's assuming they haven't run out of supplies. So, how do 50 people survive completely cut off? The answer is absolute self-reliance. Most families grow their own food. The fertile volcanic soil easily yields bananas, papayas, breadfruit, taro, and sweet potatoes. Chickens roam freely for eggs, and at dusk, the men stand on the steep cliffs, casting lines into the deep blue for fresh tuna and wahoo, their main source of protein. But survival here is fragile. There is no natural source of fresh water, no rivers, no lakes. They depend entirely on rainwater collected in tanks. Here, every drop is precious. During droughts, even taking a shower becomes a luxury. Electricity comes from solar panels and small diesel generators. If a generator breaks, no one is coming to fix it. There are no repair shops, no online shopping, and no express delivery. The people fix everything themselves, often using discarded spare parts or scrap metal to rebuild machines. Nothing is wasted. In a society this small, everyone wears multiple hats. Today you're a farmer, tomorrow an electrician, a mechanic, a cook, or even a nurse. Survival is a collective effort. Communication here would shock modern society. There is no cell service. There's only a slow, expensive satellite internet connection that frequently cuts out during bad weather. Loading a single email takes minutes, and video calls are practically impossible. Sometimes, the internet vanishes for days. Their most reliable link to the outside world is still shortwave radio and the post office, a small wooden shack where mail arrives only every few months on the supply ship. That same ship brings their food, medicine, and fuel. If a storm or mechanical failure delays the ship, the entire island holds its breath. But how did this community even start? The origin story of Pitcairn is unlike anything else in human history. It began in 1789 aboard the infamous British ship HMS Bounty. After months of harsh discipline and unbearable conditions, the crew reached their breaking point. Led by Fletcher Christian, the mutineers rebelled against Captain William Bligh. They took control of the ship, set the captain and his loyalists adrift in a small boat, and fled. The mutineers knew the British Navy would hunt them down, and the punishment was death. They needed a hiding place completely off the grid, an island that wasn't even correctly marked on the charts of the time. That is how they found Pitcairn. Along with a group of Polynesian men and women, they landed on the island. To ensure they could never leave and to hide from passing ships, they burned the HMS Bounty to the waterline. The early years were brutal, marked by conflict and tragedy over scarce resources. Yet, against the odds, a society formed. Today, every single resident tracks their lineage directly back to those original mutineers and Polynesian women. Names like Christian, Young, Brown, and Warren fill the local cemetery and family trees. But the island holds older mysteries. Hidden deep within its cliffs and caves are ancient Polynesian petroglyphs and strange stone carvings that predate the mutineers by centuries. Many caves remain unexplored, too steep, too deep, and too dangerous. Locals still tell stories of unexplained lights over the ocean at night, echoes bouncing from empty hills, and massive rogue waves that rise without warning. For over 230 years, this tiny community has held onto its identity. But today, their future is highly uncertain. With only about 50 people left, the population is dwindling. The youth frequently leave for New Zealand for education or work, and many choose never to return. The government even offers free land to outsiders to move there, but the extreme isolation terrifies most people. For now, the people of Pitcairn keep moving forward, just as their ancestors did, bound together by an unbreakable spirit and a deep love for their isolated home. It reminds us of a rare truth, that there is still a place on Earth where time moves slowly, where nature rules, and where 50 souls hold on to a life the rest of the world will never truly understand. What about you? Could you survive in a place this isolated, or does that level of loneliness sound like your worst nightmare? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories from around the world. Thanks for watching.